these things sometimes happen in boxing. And Jack Catterall did a Gervonta Davis. It was stopped just around the 7th round for 2 cuts, actually, but the main one was Jack Catterall's cut. It was a clash of heads from first one and the other, and the referee, who could have finished it earlier on and rather lost control when this happened, called it off. But the doctors in, they called it off. It was a bad cut. It was a bad cut for Jack Catterall. It was a fairly bad cut for Harlem Eubank. Jack's corner did very well with that cut, but it looked like it would open up fairly quickly. And he won the IBF and WBA, I want to say, welterweight belt at a new weight for him. And it went to the scorecards. It was wide. It was wide, 3 and 4 rounds. And was that the case? Yes, because what is said in boxing is, get your work in early, because you never know what's going to happen, Harlem Eubank. And Jack Catterall was calmer and smoother and using his hand to, his lead hand to get in there to cut that gap, to make some room for other work, and he was doing that. He was patient. Harlem Eubank was all explosive in and out. Only by the 5th round did he really look like he was getting a bit more, bouncing on his toes and getting a bit more intent in there. So it's not surprising that the judges said, well, yeah, 4 of those rounds, definitely Catterall. That was the case. And I don't believe, actually, even though the 5th round was a better round for Eubank, I don't believe that Catterall wouldn't have spotted for the rest of the rounds, had it continued, his sudden explosions, his sudden spasmodic explosions into action, and really overexcitement in that respect. So that was the right result. It happened in the wrong way. The referee lost control when Catterall just walked over in the middle of the round after the clash of heads to his corner and had his face wiped, did a Gervonta Davis. Maybe it's going to catch on that. Referees need to actually say, "Oi, what are you doing?" And he did eventually, but it was a bit of a shame because it was a fairly absorbing competition, but I don't think that Catterall was in any kind of danger apart from the cut, but no danger from Harlem Eubank at any time in that fight. Ta-ta.